It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like...
Substitution on the court.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. So for New Orleans right now, Jones is out there with Shorty. Then there's Hayes. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Murphy in at the power forward. Marshall passes to Lillard. The shot missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
To the paint. Marshall with the steal.
2 minutes
Over in the corner, Lillard. There's the triple. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And the basket by Murphy.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard the pass to Marshall. Back to Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. I think the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Here's Shorty. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Buries it from three-point range. And some big news for MP. He's landed his first shoe deal. A huge moment that you know he's excited about.
And it was Jordan that ended up putting forth the best deal for MP. He'll join a long line of Jordan representatives in the NBA.
Here's Shorty, covered by Lillard. Here's Shorty. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Lillard kicks to Marshall. Pass to Watford. Now, here's Lillard. Plenty of space. Good, he hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 15 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Launches it. Shorty's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Over to the left wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans leading by 14. The pass to Shorty. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Watford, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From deep. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Shorty. Shorty's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Knocked away. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Setting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. 1:25 left in the first half.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Marshall passes to Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Just to Sharp. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Murphy. Watford passes to Marshall. 5 on the clock. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Shorty. He's got 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the 3 off target.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Daniels passes to Shorty. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to...
Substitution.
Entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Looney. Little comes in for Marshall. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Lillard. New Orleans also making some changes. Murphy's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Daniels. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Then it's Shorty. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 4 spot. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Payton.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Shorty. Defended by Payton. And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hoodie's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Hunter subbed in for Ingram. Pass to Sharp. Davis against Murphy. And it's Davis missing. Pelicans leading by 5. 1:11 left in the third. And he's good on the 3 ball. Shorty's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for New Orleans. Passes it to Sharp. Davis inside. Murphy's there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Making a change here. Lillard's checked in. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pelicans pull it in. He's guarded by Davis. And it's good. 2 points. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Shorty with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Here's Shorty. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.